Hey, what's up Transformdom? This is Ben here, and this is episode 49 of Charged News, your one-stop MP news shop. Before we start, please hit the like and share buttons and smash that sub and bell icons. New pre-orders. Takara Tomy is going to reissue the MP32 Optimus Primal and is slated for release in June 2022. They also just announced their first MPG line, the MPG01 Shoki, and is slated for release in June 2022. X-Transports aims to release a slew of Boost, Toro, and Caprimonzo repaints, and they aim to release it in June 2022. That's very ambitious. Pre-release updates. Kang Toys revealed the top half of their Predaking, including the new torso that's yet to be released, so hopefully we'll see some updates pretty soon. Fans Hobby, reliable as they are, have shared some pics of their upcoming MB14 cap, this time in the BART mode with the stickers applied, and he looks pretty good and will hold the typical Fans Hobby kind of pose, and those feet do remind me of the typical 598 designs, but I don't know if he designed these for Fans Hobby. But he does definitely have a very typical Fans Hobby style of sculpt with a slightly chunky look, and we have lots of pictures of Cap in the BART mode. And here's a look at Cap from the back. And with the full chest power-up gimmick. And of course we have Cap in the alt mode. The little red fire engine does look quite nice, very simple in its design. And of course now we have a look at what's inside the cab and a view from the back. And of course we have storage at the back too, so that's pretty cool. So that's what we get for Cap. I believe he will come with a sticker sheet, his junior headmaster, Cap, and a big transector body. Fans Hobby also shared their multicolored variants of their power baser. So we got the Shattered Glass, the original, the Nemesis, and the orange version. They all look very nice, and man, the design does look pretty cool side by side. And a closer look at the breast masters. And now here's the four of them in the truck mode or cab mode with the driver, the breastmasters, yes. And a view from the back. And of course the trailer that is hitched onto it, and we can look at him from all the various angles, looking very nice indeed, and also with the weapons pack hitched on the back. Moon Studios released new images, and these look like real prototype images of their MS-01 Dark Knight and MS-02 Iceland, and a quick look from the back. And here is the train mode, both looking very nice and can attach and link with one another. And it seems like it fits onto typical railroad tracks, I don't know. And here's the combined mode and a quick look from the back, and it will come with ankle tilt 928 Toys Lab shared more pictures of the Moon Studios Dark Knight and Iceland. So here's Dark Knight from the front and back, Iceland from the front, and back, and of course a quick comp with MP10, and you can see the size of the limbs. He also showcased the combined mode, and here's the two legs side by side, in an A stance pose, and from the back. And of course, we got the comp with MP10. New reveals. Deformation Space revealed the next two Seekers in Skywarp and Thundercracker. So here we have them on the side. And now the back. Okay, so now we have lots of new reveals from X-Transbots. Let's start off with MM6G Moro, and this is an interpretation of Rook, which was a BotCon Europe exclusive. And many thanks to Elrid's Gallery for a quick summary on all that X-Transbots revealed. We now have the MM7Y Yellow Hatch, which is supposed to be a prototype shown in the 1986 Toy Fight catalog, and this is modeled after a recolored tailgate. We have the MM10Y Yellow Toro, and this is supposed to be the yellow colored cliff jumper sold stateside. We also have the MM10B Blue Toro, which was a Mexican variant. And there's also MM10C Clone Toro, their version of the evil cliff jumper. And we also have the MM10T Tape-In, which is supposed to be Tape Out, which was again available in BotCon 2002. They also shared with us renders of MM10R Caprimonzo based on G2 hubcap. And MM10W Caprimonzo is a white hubcap that was never released. So lots of renders from X-Transbots. Now, probably the big news of the week is that Takara Tomy is introducing the MPG line, the Masterpiece Gatai line, and this is somewhat of a subline to the main Masterpiece series. And the first bot is MPG1 Shoki, and here's another closer look at the bot with the cream white bits and the very navy blue accents with the gray shoulder pieces and arms. He has pretty decent articulation, even though it looks very chunky. This toy doesn't seem to have the types of articulation in modern Masterpiece, and the amount of detail really does remind me more of an old school Masterpiece series. We have a side-by-side comp, and he's going to be a little taller than the typical MP Carbot, perhaps between the sides of Hot Rod and Ironhide, and people say that he is in scale. The train mode is definitely named after the Shinkansen 200 series bullet train, and I'm sure you've seen some pictures of fan comps on the interweb, and this toy is really the best representation of the actual train. There are some gimmicks that the train will have, like seats where you can put on Spike and Daniel. It will come with railroad tracks that are modeled after the HO scale, and I'm pretty sure that Takara Tomy will ensure that the train will roll very nicely on the tracks provided. The toy will feature a typical pistol modeled after the cartoon, and the train can be fitted onto the flight stand that came with the Masterpiece Seekers. So here's what you get in the packaging: the train, Shoki himself, couple of adapter pieces, I think, chest plate, a gun, and the railroad track. And here's a look at the combined mode, and I guess this is what the combined mode would kind of look like, although without any other bots to compare with. We do not know the size of combiner. I think it's going to be shorter than 50 centimeters. Folks have speculated that it's going to be at the Combiner War scale, but we shall see. And finally, over on the Twitter sphere, Takara Tomy shared 2 pics of Shoki. Other news: 3PU recently shared instructions for the lock exchange, and I think that this set of instructions is specifically for buyers in China because there's a mention of using the YTO Express, and I have already made contact with X-Transbots and will be updating you guys in future videos. So that is it for G1 Masterpiece news this time around. What are you guys excited for? Are you excited for the new MP Combiner line? Are you excited for the Advanced Hobbies MB14 cap? Are you looking forward for more news about the lock exchange? Let me know in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and share buttons, and also smash the sub and bell icons for more future vids. Again, this is Ben signing off, and I'll see you on the flip side.